Syria was the generic of the region between Anatolian Peninsula, Turkey, and the Sinai. Since ancient times, it was the object of possession for many countries and considered for the Egyptians as the gateway to their country, and the Persians they saw on the bridge to the universal empire they projected.
On the shores of Syria, between the 12th and 16th century, the Canaanite civilization, known by the Greeks as the Phoenicians, a society of sailors, of merchants, who created the first mercantile economy of the planet. The Phoenician cities were always independent, although one or the other temporarily exercised some hegemony over the others.
In 1920, Prime military occupied the country, forcing Faisal to withdraw. 2 months later, Syria was divided into 5 states: Greater Lebanon, Damascus, Aleppo, Jabal Rosai Alawis. The 4 returned to join in 1924. Faisal was king of Syria when the Arab revolt broke out during the First World War.
Until 1932, the country lived in relative tranquility. In that year, the president and the parliament were elected.
France made clear his intention not to allow a great internal autonomy. This generated clashes that in 1936 stopped with an agreement where the French recognized the justice of claims.
In 1948, forces against the partition of Palestine, and in 1956 they were united with Egypt, attacked by Israel, France, and Great Britain, when nationalizing Nasser the Channel of Suez.
Syria actively participated in the Arabic-Israeli Wars of 1976 and 1973, during which the Israeli forces occupied the Golden Plateau. Together with Algeria, Yemen, and the PLO, he integrated the Film Front, which opposed USC policy in the region and the Camp David Agreement.
In 1978, as a result of a rapprochement by the Syrian and Iraqi Ba'ath faction, progress was made towards the creation of a single state, but the project failed to unify the 2 branches of the party.
In May 1991, Syria and Lebanon signed a cooperation agreement under which Syria recognized Lebanon as an independent and separate state, for the first time since the 2 countries gained independence from France.
The 2nd of December of 1991, al-Assad was re-elected for the 4th time with the 99.98% of the votes. His candidacy was the only one presented.
Al-Assad was re-elected for his 7th consecutive term of 5 years in 1999. In March 2000, all cabinet members resigned and Mohammed Mustafa Miro, a veteran Ba'ath leader, was appointed as the new prime minister. In May, senior U.S. official John Bolton included Syria on the list of countries that are part of the so-called Axis of Evil, accusing Damascus of attempting to obtain weapons of mass destruction.
On March 8, the Committee for the Defense of Democratic Liberties and Human Rights of Syria organized an unprecedented demonstration in Damascus in search of democracy and freedom for political prisoners. 2 members of the organization, Aham Hasset and Hassan Wafta, were arrested and spent 2 months in prison.
In early February 2006, Syrian protesters burned down the building of the embassies of Denmark and Norway during a protest over the publication in a Danish newspaper of cartoons satirizing the Prophet Muhammad.
In May 2007, Bashar al-Assad was re-elected to the presidency for 7 more years. Having been the only candidate, he obtained 97.62% of the votes.
Created using Powtoon.